Welcome back. I'm Nate Woodbury, and I love business and entrepreneurship. I have finally achieved a level of success in entrepreneurship that I'm ready to share one of the solid keys, the foundations of my success that I believe by sharing it with you that you'll be able to find success in entrepreneurship as well. I believe in this principle so much that I will give you my personal guarantee that if you follow the simple steps I'm going to share in this video, that you will have success in entrepreneurship. You'll have the success that you're searching for, whatever success means to you. All right, there are three simple parts or steps to this formula. I'll share them quickly, and then I'll share with you a cool little analogy that I think will be helpful, and then I'll explain the steps in more detail. So the steps are basically, you got to do a lot of testing, right? A lot of trial and error, and then you find what works, and then you commit everything you've got to that and running with what works. So let me give you a little analogy. I like to run, and I'm getting back into half marathon running. So let me tell you an analogy with shoes. So a couple years ago when I was running, preparing for a half marathon, I bought these shoes. These are Asics something. They're a nice pair of shoes. But when I went on my first distance run with them, I did not love them. And so you couldn't really return them. You know, they were dirtied, and they had a little teeny bit of wear from the long run that I did. Might have been 2 runs. But I just didn't love them. And so I went back and I bought another pair. I bought these shoes. These are Saucony Kinevara 5. I think they're on version 9 now, but the Kinevara 5s. And I like the look of them. They're my kind of blue. And so here I am, I've got two pairs of shoes now, and I rotated, but when I went on my serious runs, these are my shoes, and I love them. The angle from the heel to the toes was decreased a little bit, so it's a little bit more flat-footed. They're extremely light. Just when I would run, I wouldn't feel a thing on my feet or my legs or my knees or anything, just never felt anything. So I've loved these shoes. I've had these now for a couple of years. The wore out, there's a hole where my toe is. They're still good shoes, and I still run on them and feel great. But now I'm preparing for another half marathon, and I got a package in the mail. This is my letter opener, or my package opener. So I got a package from Amazon today. All right. I wonder what this could be. A shoebox. And another shoebox? Oh, cool. I bought a couple other things too, and I didn't know they were coming in the same package. Maybe I'll show you those as well. Okay, so what's in here? Whoa! Oh, these are beautiful. That's what those shoes used to look like. So, I know that I love these shoes. And so I went and I found the exact same shoe, obviously in the exact same size, but much newer condition. These look beautiful because it works, and I'm so excited. I want to have the exact same experience with the shoes that I've had for a couple years here. And so much so this was the box of that one. And what's in this box? So now I've got 3 pairs of these shoes, 2 of them that are obviously new, and these are the ones that I'm going to be alternating and training for the half marathon. So what do these shoes have to do with entrepreneurship and my success? This is where I really start to feel emotional, because there's so many life lessons that I've learned through entrepreneurship. I think that entrepreneurship is one of the most noble pursuits that you can have in this life, because we learn leadership, we learn a lot of things about ourselves. Striving for success in entrepreneurship helps us become more like God. That's what I believe, and that's why I do it. So I told you 3 steps, okay? 3 steps to this formula. Step number 1 is trial and error. I tried a different pair of shoes. I tried these shoes, And I tried other shoes in the past that were better than these ones, but not as good as the blue ones. But it didn't work, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try another pair. And I tried these ones, and I found something that works. And now I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with what works, and I'm committing myself to it. I've committed. I've bought 2 more pairs of these shoes so I can do a whole lot of running in them. And in business, I've done the same thing. Everything that I do in my business, the skill sets that I have, they're all self-taught. They're all skills that I've acquired through trial and error. I've set a goal of what I wanted to accomplish, and I've tried to accomplish it. And if it didn't work, I'd try something else, and I would try something else, and I'd try something else until I finally got the result that I was going for. And then there's something else I wanted to achieve and add to my business. And the same thing, I kept trying and trying and trying until I got the result. See, I think so many people that I rub shoulders with and interact with in any level of entrepreneurship, I don't see this attribute. And it seems so simple, but I don't see too many people that do it. I have a few friends that are very successful, and they definitely have this attribute. There's just something about perseverance, and really, I guess it's a commitment all the way through. Because if you try something and it doesn't work, do you have the commitment to keep trying until you find what works? That's what I've got. For some reason, I've got this crazy persistence that I'm going to keep trying until I figure it out and figure out what works the right way and that really gets the results. And if I figure out something that makes me money, but it's not getting me the result that I want, it doesn't excite me. That's why I don't do website design anymore. That was a very profitable business. Yeah, I had a well-tuned, well-oiled machine, my web design company, that ran independent of me, but it wasn't accomplishing the goals that I set it out to create. It just became a profit center, but it wasn't fulfilling my purpose. And I don't accept web design clients anymore, and I haven't promoted that service. I've shut it all down. I've shut down my website service. What are you trying to accomplish? And what are you willing to do to make it work, to find out what works, and then just dedicate yourself to that solution that you found? How long are you willing to go? I've been in business for 8 years, and I've started to see the level of success I have right now. I've really started to experience it over the last year. So it's been a lot of trial and error for 7 years, now 8 years, and I can look back and say, okay, I'm achieving the purposes that I set out. I have huge goals that are far beyond where I am right now, but 8 years into my business, I'm getting the results that I aimed for 8 years ago, and that's why I'm making this video. Let me know if the message came across, if you understood what I'm talking about, if you understood the silly analogy of pair 1, pair 2 of shoes, and now pairs 3 and 4. Does that analogy help? Do you understand what I'm trying to go for? What are you aiming for in your business? What are the results that are a must for you that you will keep trying and keep trying and keep trying until you find a way to get those results? Was this video helpful? I really hope so. And I do have a couple other things in this package I might as well share here. Got a new lav mic and a different type of lav mic and Zoom. I mean, this could be another analogy. This is my 3rd Zoom mic. I found a brand of microphone that I like, that I love their quality. I needed to do something else. I went with a different mic, but with the same brand, because this will accomplish what I need to. So it's just, maybe that's another analogy. I found a brand that really delivers on the audio quality that I need. It has the features, the simplicity, and so why try and learn another system or something? I found a system that works, and now I run with it. If you've watched until this point, you found value here, and I appreciate that. If you're not a subscriber yet, please do so, and we'll see you next time.